What's up, everybody? What's up, my fam? Welcome to the first YouTube Live ever. And now I know that some of you are joining us on Facebook, and that's all good. We're glad you're here. I'm doing Facebook tonight because I want to let you know about YouTube. So follow, like, subscribe. The link is in the description. Let's go. Hey, listen, if you don't have live figured out yet, you're in the right place, all right? So stick around, and we are going to figure this out together. What's up, fam? Aubrey with a Y here, and there's a few things that I would like for us to chat through tonight. That's right, for us to chat through. So engage. Say hey in the chat right now. Come on. Say hey whether you're on Facebook, maybe you're on YouTube. Wherever you are, say hey. Ask a question. Maybe you got a question, man. Ask a question. I want this to be a dialogue, not just watch this crazy dude talk on YouTube, all right? And so I want this to be interactive. And of course, if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I would love if you would share this. Why should you like it? Because when you like something, it tells YouTube like, hey, I like this. More people should see this. So I would love if you would like this. Thank you guys again for checking out my first YouTube Live ever. And those of you on Facebook, thanks for joining us too. Sonny Clark, what's up? Megan Sanchez supporting. I appreciate you guys. This has been a long time coming, and it's finally here. So there's a few things that I want to hit tonight, all right? One, like, why the heck are you starting a YouTube channel, Aubrey? Like, why all of a sudden now? What the heck are you going to talk about? And then you started this thing off saying, hey, if you need to figure out life, you're in the right place. So when are you going to help me figure out my life? Well, don't worry. I didn't forget, okay? This is a ride. So just roll down the windows and let's go for a nice summer drive, okay? So what the heck are we going to talk about on this? Well, one, and I'll kind of explain this. I'm a pastor. I've been in ministry, and that's one of the whys that I have. But I want to talk about questions that you have. That's why I say, hey, if you have a question, man, post that thing in the chat. Send me a message on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Let me know if you have a question, because I want to talk about the real and the raw of where, like, life meets spiritual. But, man, there's other things I love, too. Like, I love tech, right? I want to talk about some tech stuff. I love coffee. Let's go. You know I got some coffee right here. My iced coffee. Let's go. I want to talk about coffee. So we're just going to have a lot of fun. So you heard me say, what's up, fam? Aubrey with a Y here. Now, since you're on the very first YouTube Live, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, okay? Aubrey with a Y is not because my name ends with a Y. It's because I have a Y, a W-H-Y, for starting this. And a couple of my whys is, one, I feel like it's part of my ministry. Those of you that I've met before, whether it be online or in person, know that I'm a pastor. I lead a church, and I've been talking about forever about starting a YouTube channel, and I've done a few lives like on Facebook here, Facebook there. But man, I feel like it's part of what God has called me to do. In fact, I've always felt like that I would reach more people through channels like this online than I ever would through the traditional model of, like, you know, come to a service at a building. And so that's part of the why. When I say Aubrey with a Y, is because I feel like it's part of what God has called me to do. And I feel like we all have a purpose for being here. And I feel like this is one of mine. Another one is financial freedom. Man, I would love to be able, let me put it this way. I want to do ministry because I love to do ministry. And it's always been a dream of mine to never have to rely on ministry for my livelihood. It's kind of like when you're in high school. You know, some of you are in high school right now. You're experiencing this. When I was in high school, I worked at a store in the mall. And I loved the store until I started working there, right? It's one thing to go to the store because you love the store. If you know what I'm talking about, show me some love right now. Give me some thumbs, some hearts. Would you like this video on YouTube? If you haven't subscribed, because we're all new here, then make sure that you subscribe there. But I worked at the store in high school, and I loved it until I started working there, because I loved to go there to look at stuff, But it's different when you go to there to clock in. And so that's part of my why too, is I want to do ministry and find other ways to create income for myself and my family where I can just love people because I just love people and not have to rely on that. So that's part of my why. And that's why I will start all the videos with Aubrey with a why here. So why now? Well, and then you're probably saying, Aubrey, can you please help me figure out my life now? Because that's how you started this whole video. Well, that's part of it. And let me tell you why now, because I've been saying that I'm going to do this forever. And I just keep researching and preparing, or I do one Facebook Live here or whatever, and don't stay consistent. And then I finally heard the YouTube secrets man himself, Sean Cannell, on a video say, you can research all you want, but you'll never succeed until you post videos. Come on. Even if they suck. Even if they suck. Let me make sure you guys can hear me good. Even if they suck. How many have ever felt like the suck knob in life has been turned up a little bit? Come on, man. If that's you, just tell me in the chat right now. Give me some thumbs. Give me some hearts. Be like, man, I felt like the suck knob was turned way up in my life. But really what Sean Cannell put into words was something that I had been thinking about, is like, this is something that I have wanted to do, and I keep studying and I keep researching and I keep doing this and I keep doing that. Well, here's the reality, is you don't have to have it figured out. So I started saying, hey, listen, life, if you need to help figure out life, you're in the right place. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to have it figured out. I mean, think about life. Think about the process of mankind, church. It's all in progress. Everything is in process of progress. You are in process, and you will always be. So the brilliance of what YouTube secrets man himself, Sean Cannell, says is, he says, man, listen. Just start making videos. Stop researching. You will never succeed until you just do something, even if it sucks. And I feel like a lot of us in life need to just like hit record, like just start living life and quit trying to get all your junk together, man. Like, where did this idea of like, we have to have it all figured out? Like, at some point it's like, okay, now I know what I'm going to do. Now I know what I'm going to be. I mean, think about this. How bizarre is it that we ask an 18-year-old right out of high school to decide what they want to do for the rest of their lives?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Like, seriously? Hey, 18-year-old, you need to, fresh out of high school, man, all you're worried about is just, spring break. And but you need to decide right now what you want to do for the rest of your life. I'm like, dude, I'm almost 40 and I'm still trying to figure out, like, there's all these ideas of that we have to have all our stuff together. There's all these ideas spiritually that I have to have all my stuff together, and you will never have it all figured out. And then when you think you do, something like a pandemic happens, right? And then everything that you had all figured out gets all messed up. If that's you, would you tell me in the chat right now? Just say, hey, Aubrey, I feel you. Aubrey, I am with you. This is the first YouTube live. And you may be saying right now, man, Aubrey, your suck knob is way up. Hey, at least I'm doing something. I don't have it all figured out, but I hit record and we're here right now. So like and subscribe, because we're going to do this a lot together. I want to read you a scripture. And again, we're going to talk about spiritual things sometimes. We're going to talk about coffee, tech, and we're going to figure this thing out as we go. But there's a scripture that I wanted to share with you that I think will help you. And it's in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 15. And it's Paul, who's this guy who goes around and starts all these churches, and he leaves this church of Ephesus with Timothy. And most people think Timothy was about 19 years old, and this church was like 100,000 plus people, right? So imagine a 19-year-old leading this church, like, what the heck, This is what Paul tells Timothy. He says, be diligent in these matters. Be diligent in the things that I've told you to do. That's what he's saying. Give yourself wholly to them, so that everyone may see your progress. So that everyone may see your progress. You are in progress. We are all in process. And I just want to tell you right now, it is okay to have some suck in your life. All right? Even people who are good at what they do sucked at some point, right? And so we're all in process, man. You don't have to have life all figured out. I don't have to have this YouTube channel all figured out. We will figure it out as we go along, but let's just do something now. And that's kind of what I want to encourage you with. This is my first live. I told my wife before I came in here, I'm like, honey, I am scared to death. Like, oh my gosh, I've never done this before. Well, I hope everything works. We're on YouTube. I've got glasses on. I don't usually wear glasses. And so we're figuring this out. But I just wanted to encourage you. This first live was a big step for me. Creating a YouTube channel was a big step for me. Thank you to all of you that have subscribed, that have liked this video already. And that was a big step for me. But I want to encourage you to do the same thing. Stop researching, stop hesitating, but do what Paul told Timothy when he said, this is what he said, be diligent, give yourself wholly to them so that everyone may see your progress. Listen, go to the gym. Go to the gym. Seriously. Some of us don't go to the gym because we're too embarrassed to go work out. And it's like, isn't that the place we're supposed to go to get healthy? Like, let people see your progress. With the bass turn, Rebecca says the suck knob with the bass turned all the way up. I love that. I'm in progress. You look cute, boo. Thanks, babe. I appreciate that. Proud of you. Thank you, Rebecca. Do the thing. So I just wanted to encourage you guys with that. You know, some of the stuff that we're going to be doing, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll talk. We'll have guests sometimes. We'll do interviews together. As you can see, I'll show you. I'll bring my wife in. Honey, click that link if you are watching. And I want to bring you in because we're going to have guests. We're going to bring people, ask questions, have fun, hear what people have to say. And so that's part of what we're going to do. And this is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if my wife saw that, but I'm excited about it. Thank you guys for being here on the very first one. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll probably keep this on Facebook for a little bit. Oh, there's my wife. Let me say hi because this is pretty neat. All right. Hey, babe.
Hey, hey.
Babe, thanks for the coffee. It's good.
You are welcome. Was it delicious?
It still is delicious. I'm still drinking it.
I'm drinking mine out here. Me and the mosquitoes and the kids.
Oh, man. The mosquitoes are crazy. Hey, Hads. How are you?
Good. Art
Good.
just walked up and he said, Mom, hang on. And then he smacked my leg really hard.
Was there a giant mosquito?
Everybody watching, I have a message for you.
Uh-oh.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Make sure to subscribe.
Good message, Hads.
Hit that sub button.
Hit the sub button. Like
Smash the like button. That's what you're supposed to say on YouTube.
Smash the sub button.
I love you guys.
We love you, Daddy.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. So as you can see, we're going to have some fun with some interviews. We'll bring some people in. I'll bring some of my friends in, some of the experts on stuff. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So, hey, thank you guys for joining me. I would love if you would share this video on Facebook and on YouTube. Go subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I can't wait to do this with you again. It's going to be so much fun. Hey, Aubrey with a Y. I'm out.